Hello coders, I hope you are coding well. In the previous video, we created user entity, user role enum and user repository in our Spring Boot application. And in today's video, we will create auth service and then we will create a method to find the user by role in the user repository. And at the end, we will create a method to automatically create admin user. So let's get started. So in our Spring Boot application, first of all, we need to create service package. And to do this, we will right click on our attendance server package and we will choose a new package and we will name this package as service. And after this, we will right click on this service package and we will choose a new Java class and we will name this class as Auth Service. And after this, we will annotate this class with @service annotation. And after this, we need to inject user repository in this auth service. And to do this, we will use @auto-void annotation. And after this, we will write private and then we will mention user repository and we will import it from our repository package and we will name this as user repository. And after this, let's open this user repository. And in this repository, we need to create a method to get the user by role. And while creating the admin account, first of all, we will call this method and we will check if we don't have any admin account, then only we will create a new admin account. So in this user repository, this method will return a user and we will import it from entities package. And after this, we will write the query as find by. And after this, we need to mention the property name. And as you know, we have user role property in the user entity. So we will write find by user role. And after this, in the arguments, we need to accept user role. And to do this, we will mention user role enum and we will import it from enums package and we will name this as role. And with this, our find by user role method is completed in the user repository. Now let's open auth service, and in this auth service we will start creating a private method and this method will return void and we will name this method as create admin user. And in this method, first of all, we need to check if we already have the admin account. And to do this, first of all, we will create object of user and we will name this as optional user. And after this, we will use user repository and we will call a method find by user role. And in this, we need to pass the admin role. So we will write user role dot admin. And now we need to check the availability of our optional user. And to do this, we will write if condition. And in this, we will compare optional user with null. And if our optional user is null, then only we will create a new user. So in this if block, we will create object of user class and we will name this as user and we will initialize this with new user. And after this, we need to set the data in this user. And first of all, we need to set the name, and to do this, we will call a method user dot set name and we will give the name as admin. And after the name, we need to set the email. And to do this, we will again use user and we will call a method set email. And in this, we will give the email as admin@gmail.com. And after the email, we need to set the role. And to do this, we will call set user role method. And in this, we will use user role enum and we will pass admin. And after the user role, we need to set the user password. And to do this, we will call set password method and we will give the password as admin. And with this, our user details are completed. Now we need to save this user. And to do this, we will use user repository and we will call save method. And in this, we will pass user. And after this, we will write println statement and we will give the message as admin user created. And after this, we will write else block and in this we will print the message as admin user already exists. And with this, our create admin user method is completed. Now we need to write the code to call this method on the startup of this application. And to do this, we will annotate this method with @post construct annotation. and we will import it from jakarta.annotation. And with this, our create admin user method will automatically get called after the constructor of this auth service. And now let's run our Spring Boot application. And as you can see, our application is up on port 8080 without any errors, and in the logs we got a message admin user created. And now let's go to MySQL Workbench to verify this update. And in the MySQL Workbench we will open attendance underscore tracker, and then we will open the tables, and then we will open the data of user table. And as you can see, we got one record with the id 1 in this table, and for this record the email is admin@gmail.com and name and password is admin as well, which we gave. And now let's go back to our Spring Boot application and let's run this application again. And as you can see, our application is up again, and this time we got the message admin user already exists. And that's it for today's video. In the next video we will create new Angular application.